how's it now?
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here at Hilltop Public School. Before we start the interviewing question, could you please introduce yourself to the camera and tell us the name of your club and your role within the club?
My name's Tricia. I've been at the club for a while and I'm on the committee at Maryland's Amateur Swimming Club.
And my name's Ian. We're married. I've been at the club, we've been there 30 years, and I'm also on the committee and I'm the treasurer at the club.
How long has the club run?
Well, the club is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, so it started in 1968. November the 10th was will be the anniversary of 50 years at the pool.
Are you having a big celebration this year?
We're having a number of celebrations. We had one at the end of last season just to lead up, which was a cupcake day. We had people had to pay 50 cents for a cupcake, and that's celebrated 50 years. Next weekend we're having a fun day down at the pool. Anybody can come, whether it's a member of the pool or just the community. And we're having a giant inflatable in the pool, and races and a cake and a barbecue. Oh, and then in March we're having a dinner for previous members at Maryland's.
We'll also, we'll also have a dive-in movie day in January, which is quite unique. So people can come and watch a movie in the evening at the pool, can hang out in the pool or around the pool, and watch a movie on a big screen.
When did you join the club and why did you join? Is it fun?
Well, last question first. Yes, it is fun. We joined the club because our eldest son was about 8, so probably in year 3, and he was learning to swim, and he'd been to swimming lessons at the pool, and his instructor said, "I think that you should join the swimming club because you're a good swimmer." So that was 31 years ago. He's a dad now and has his own son learning to swim there. His son's 4 years of age. He's also the coach at the club. So we're very involved with all of the activities there.
When did you start swimming?
You can get first.
Well, I started swimming because my son was swimming. I used to swim when I was about 10 or 12. I learnt to swim, but I didn't swim other than just go to the pool to cool off. And then when we joined the club, I started swimming then as well. So I was probably 40 years of age when I started swimming.
So I started swimming about 10 years ago. I wasn't a swimmer, so I had learnt when I was younger but didn't do a lot of swimming, so I had to virtually learn again. And I did it because I used to be involved in other sports, but I had to have an operation and I wasn't able to do those sports anymore, so I thought I'd take up swimming and do that.
Why should people swim?
To keep healthy and fit. It's a good outdoor activity. It's good for people who have medical conditions, people with asthma. It's good for them because it's good for their breathing. And they should just, and it's fun.
It's fun.
Yep.
Why should people join your club?
Well, we like to think that we're a very family-focused club. We have children as young as 2 years of age in the water on a Saturday morning in races, and as we have people older than me, but I'm the oldest person that actually is an active participant in swimming in the pool. So it's a club that has grandparents, parents, and children or grandchildren all involved in swimming, and it's great fun.
How do you join the club?
Well, it's pretty easy these days. The whole way of joining the club is done online. So you guys are on the internet all the time, I'm sure. We have a website. It's Maryland's asc.asn.au, and you can go to that website and just follow the links to join the club.
How many people are in the club?
This year we have about 150 members, so that includes life members and participating swimmers, not only in club activities but also young children who are involved in the what we call the squads. Like all sports, there are training sessions available for those who are interested, so we call that the squad training. So there are children who are involved in squad training that they might train 2-3 times a week, and most of those come along to also the races on a Saturday morning.
And we also have a learn to swim program that the volunteers run on a Saturday morning for kids that don't know how to swim yet.
What ages can join?
Any age.
Yeah,
not to 100.
Yeah.
Or 101 if you're 101.
We have, as I said, we have swimmers participating that are young as 2. Some parents register their children when they're born. Today, at this point in time, it's free for all swimmers up to age 7 to join any swimming club. So there's no cost to join the club if you're 7 years or younger. And Tricia and I still participate in competitions, and we also participate in what's called masters swimming, so that's for people over 18, and there are people in their 90s involved in swimming.
Do you know any of the story of swimming in Australia?
Well, that's a good question. I'd have to answer no, but I know that we've had really good swimmers from way back in the early 20th century. We had people who were swimming and involved in Olympic Games at swimming. And you know there's a stroke that they call the freestyle. The freestyle is the one that you see on the races here, overarm, that's it, big arms. That was originally called the Australian crawl, because that was the form of swimming that was developed here in Australia.
When do you people meet in the club, and what do they do?
Okay, so we meet on a Saturday morning down at Maryland's pool. Starts very early in the morning, 7 o'clock. So from 7 o'clock they have races, and they have different distance races. So for younger children, that we talked about the 2-year-old that we have swimming, they swim 15 metres, and they can swim with some sort of flotation device if they like. So they can swim with a noodle or a bubble or whatever they like, and they can have their mum or dad or someone else in the water with them just to give them a little bit of confidence. Then the next distance we have is a 25-metre race, so that when they get a little bit better than, when they can actually swim by themselves, they will swim in the 25-metre races. There's a time limit on that. When they get too fast for the 25-metre races, then they can go to 50-metre races, and once they swim 50-metre races, they can swim any distance they like. The longest distance is a 1,500, which is a very long distance, but not that many people swim. That's only once a year we have that race, but on normal Saturdays we might have a 100, a 200 or a 400.
400 metres.
Yeah.
Good questions.
Any questions? So Leonardo and Isabella, do you have any questions? Yep, nice and loud, really loud.
Why do you love swimming?
Why do you love swimming?
You can answer that.
Well, first of all, because it's a family sport. Tricia and I have 5 children. They're all grown up now, and 4 of them have their own children. So it's something that we can do with the whole family. We also have a pool in our backyard, so kids just love, you kids love the water, we love the water. It's great to splash around. But swimming, it's important that people, when they're able to access water, that they're able to do so safely. So one of the important things that we do, Tricia mentioned on a Saturday morning, we have free learn to swim classes for children in the community, and we also encourage them to be able to go in races and to perfect their ability to swim, to be safe in the water. So it's something we do as a family. It's also something that we can do that helps the community and helps children in the community be safe when they're having fun.
And the races aren't all about winning or being the fastest person. you swim against people who swim a similar time to you. So, and you get points when you break your own time. So not by beating the person beside you. So because we're old and and slow, when we go in a race, we might be racing against somebody who's 8 or 9. And they beat us. But anyway, so it's not about winning, it's just about going in and having fun.
Thank you.
Nice and loud.
Thank you very much for your time today here at Hilltop Public School.
You're welcome. Thank you.